So hey guys, WC Hamilton here, and I'm playing once again on the Minecraft new Eriador 1.10 survival server, and I am back in the warehouse because there's another project that I want to work on. And first, let me just say, these ghasts are just the worst. Where is this? Let's just do that. All the way off. If there was a control just for ghasts, don't you know that I would do it in a heartbeat. Oh, goodness. But what are we doing down here? Well, we're underneath the area. Obviously, I still haven't put the legs in because I'm lazy and I've got other stuff to do. But Dadcraft73, and I hope I'm not ruining anything for him. I should probably have talked to him about this first. Had said that he wanted to make a super smelter type thing in the warehouse for us, and I thought that was super swell. And I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if it was like a self-sustaining? Because we obviously, we're not going to get any more coal from out here. There's no coal left to get in the perimeter, so it's kind of a finite resource as it would be. So you're thinking, whoa, what can you use? You know, if you tree farm, you know, you have to cut down the trees somehow. I don't know if wither tree farms still work, but even if they did, you'd have to plant the trees, so you have to be in a different AFK spot and it'd be the whole big thing. But then I was thinking, wait. We have sticks. Because we have witches. We have witches that make sticks. Sticks can burn. Oh. You guys, wouldn't it be great if we made the smelter use sticks? So that's what I proposed to Mr. Dadcraft himself, and he seemed pretty keen on the idea, I'm not gonna lie. So what I said was, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna make a loading system. And I actually, speaking of Dadcraft, happened to be watching his latest episode and noticed he had a minecart loader with a set of protections on it so that if the minecart was full, then it would go. If the minecart wasn't full, but the hopper was empty, it would go. If things like this, which is very similar to what I had done in the Mesa in last season, except the problem is this. The problem is that we only have 2 blocks of height, right? So my thing that I used would need a third block. I would need to have another block lower to have the minecart that goes back and forth up. And that just doesn't work in here. It's 3 blocks tall, we only have 2 blocks. So, Dadcraft just so happened, genuinely, truly, coincidentally, posted a video and he was like, this guy NanoRex has a video tutorial on a loader that does just that thing, and it happens to be 2 blocks tall. So I was like, this is a sign. This is absolutely the sign of the century. So that's what we're gonna build today. And you'll notice that it's actually right here where the leg is supposed to go, but it's okay because there's not a leg here. And even if there was, this part's above the ground anyway, so I'm not terribly worried about it. So it goes a little something like this. We've got these guys right here. I guess I could build it. No, it needs to be this way. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna place, let's say, this block like that. All right, and then this needs a hopper. I'm watching this on a second screen, by the way. I'm gonna mute it just in case I accidentally click the play button, but you should definitely check out NanoRex's channel for the full tutorial about how this works. Gosh, jump boost is crazy. Okay, there we go. So this should be loading sticks in there, and it's gonna do that. And the thing that I like about this, right, is because it what do you call it? Because it allows the minecart to go even when there is stuff. Is this right? I think it needs to be one back. I think it needs to be where that is. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm making a mess. I'm making a mess, you guys. Boop boop. Okay. So let's try that. Yeah. And the thing I like about it is that it does everything that I want it to do, and it just it looks nice, and there's less materials, there's less moving parts. It just seems, it's one of those things where it just seems like, okay, this is gonna work, and I didn't bring, I guess I need stone bricks anyway, so I can patch up the holes, but I wanna use it as my redstone block. You always need to have a redstone block. Usually my go-to is red stained clay, but for this, because we're in the warehouse, I wanna do something a little bit more fitting. So there we go. We'll just make some stone bricks. It's not a big deal. There we go. Yeah. I realized the last couple of episodes were a bit talky, and I apologize for that. I did have a good reason for it, and that's because I had a lot of stuff going on. So I was kind of like, hey, stretch my legs a little bit, see if I can do this whole build and talk and do whatever's. And it kind of worked. But it was a little much, I think, in some cases. So I apologize if that's not your thing. Did I do this wrong? Let me see. I'm looking at the video right now. It looks like, oh, I absolutely did this wrong. It was right the first time. Good Lord. You can't have nice things, right? That's all I'm saying. Let me try. This is the problem. I'm trying to build stuff on camera to show you guys that I actually do things. And here we go with having all kinds of issues. We haven't even hardly started yet. Good Lord. There we go. That's more like it. And then we put stone brick here. And we'll just do like that. And this is going to read the signal off of our hopper here, and obviously we have sticks in it, so it's gonna be showing the goods. So now this gets a block like that. Whoops, come on. And then we put a lever here. This is perfect. It's working out perfectly because I don't have to cover up anything. Yes, this is great. I love it. Redstone repeater into a block like this, and a torch like this, and then I want to have a piston like that. Yeah. Okay, so now basically this is it. This is all it is. This is done. So basically you would send a minecart up this, and as it touches this, you never have to get too close to these things for them to actually activate. Let me do like a little and boop. So once it gets to about here, the minecart will activate this, which causes this to retract because it's saying, oh, there's a signal. Let's send the signal, turns the torch off, brings the fence back. As soon as the minecart gets all the way up into here, it's kind of like in this block a little bit. It depowers this depowers, turns the torch back on, boom, thing goes across. Great. So now, minecart's up here. Minecart is getting loaded, or maybe it's not. Maybe this is empty. If this is empty, there's no signal here. This is retracted or something, and then stuff happens. I don't know. But it's magic. You should watch his tutorial for sure. But like it is, this sends a signal over here and also powers that. It's like redstone magic. I wish I understood it better. I do know that this is like a signal strength of 15 or whatever, or 14 now that there's one space. And so if this is stronger than that, then it will power this and remove that, and then that'll lose signal, and then this will go away and it'll send it. You guys, real talk. I'm not really good with redstone. I just watch people's tutorials. So if you've come to me for advice, it's probably not the best idea. But if you come to me for entertainment, boy howdy. Oh my goodness, I should have made these out of stone bricks. But anyway, so Deadcraft's thing is going to be over here. And again, sorry Deadcraft if I was spoiling anything, because he hadn't talked about it. I'm going to talk to him later. Be like, hey man, you should probably do it next episode. But yeah, it's going to be over here. So I'm building them this. And this is going to be an item transporter for the sticks. And basically, once his machine of smelters needs sticks, it'll come over here and it'll surely grab them. And the rest of the sticks, can I get up out of here? No, there's not a hole. The rest of the sticks, obviously, will just stay in the silo. And that's the great thing about this, because because it constantly fills that hopper up with sticks, if it didn't send the minecart when the minecart was full, then it would literally never leave. Like a traditional loader system would not work because it's full of sticks constantly because of how this thing is set up. So I'm just sucking them out right here. Do I have one more piece of andesite? Of course not. But yeah, so that's full. This is still full. This is full. Good Lord, there's so many sticks. What? Look at this. Whoa. Hello. Look how far up we are. Good grief. Get some andesite. But yeah, hopefully that all works for him and he enjoys it, because that was a ton of work. A ton of work. Yeah, but now I need to go relax and go do something else. But before we do, there's one more thing I wanted to mention to you. And that is, very soon I'm going to be a father. That's right. Yours truly is having a kid. I know we've talked about this in the past, but there may be some new people to the channel who didn't know that or don't remember that. It's been a while. And yeah, so if it's a big if baby comes early or on time or whatever, I may not be able to put out an episode with the regularity that I have been showing recently. I'm going to try to. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to try to. I'm going to try my very best because you guys are amazing and I want to be a source of entertainment to your days. But I can't guarantee it. Oh, there's a fly in here. I missed it. But yeah, just in case that happens and you're like, hey, it's Wednesday. It's 6 a.m. Texas. Why is there no video? Well, maybe I had a baby. So if you want to learn, be one of the first people in the world to know whether or not that has happened, you should follow me on Twitter, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to make a tweet about it when the baby gets here. So, yeah. But yeah, that's all I had to say on the matter right there. And let's turn our attention elsewhere. All right, so we are out at the city districts, and I talked to Dadcraft. Just so everybody is aware, I talked to Dadcraft, and I was like, hey, man, here's what I did. And he was like, oh, no problem, Chris. You're super cool, and I like your style, so you do whatever you want. I was like, great, thanks, buddy. So that's what I did. But now we've come out here to the projects district, or the city project district. Oh, God, I can't even say it. The city districts project area. There we go. And I want to start working on a few things. So as y'all know from last episode, I want to say, I am going to be doing the modern city skyscrapers and all these kinds of things. But something else that I wanted to do is to make a better portal system. Better looking portal. Because right now it's just kind of like a thing attached to a building right there. Just a little plain Jane, boring old 2x3 by whatever portal. And I don't like that. I want a giant one. I want the biggest portal I've ever made. So I'm gonna do that over here because it looks like a perfect spot for something cool like this, and it will overlook a bit. We're gonna start it up probably on this height, right? And I am going to tear away at this mountain here. I already let everybody know, like, hey, this is happening. Like it. I'm the community manager. I do what I want now. No, I'm just kidding. I asked and they were like, I guess. We'll see. So I brought over a bunch of stuff to work on it, and hopefully it'll end up looking pretty cool. I think it will. We shall see. But I'm going to get clearing this stuff out of here real quick. Not do too much jibber jabbering in this episode. No, sir. And now you'll come back to see some progress with a giant nether portal. All right. So let me show you what I've gotten so far. I filled in this hole right here, as you can kind of see. It looked like a little mini ravine, wannabe creek bed or something like that. I just covered it over, put some torches down so it didn't get annoying with mobs. But yeah, this is kind of what I am going for. It's obviously not done. I had to cut away some of the mountains, so we're gonna build it out again. So you can kind of see the idea of starting these like fallen rock legs type of things, and we'll probably have to extend the mountain out and have a lip over it, because I want the portal itself, like the square actual portal, to not be seen, obviously. So that's going to get covered up. We're going to extend the mountain out that way, and I have lots of stuff with which to do that. But yeah, this is kind of the idea. So I want to light it up, because there's something else that we have to figure out. Oh, where did it go? There it is. So I want to light it up, and we'll look at it from a distance. So say click. All right. Let's just pop on back over here. Let's see, maybe on a parkour tree again. Yeah, I know people love that. All right, here we go. All right. So it's looking pretty cool. I think it will get a better effect of it once we actually get the actual, like, all that filled in and the mountain going down the side. But yeah, I think this is gonna end up being a pretty neat looking deal. I might make it taller. I don't know, we'll see. I've already made it wider, so I kind of like was like, oh, let's make it up a little bit, to there. We'll just have to see. But that's where I'm at so far, and I'm gonna keep on chugging along. I already got a zombie pig, man. And then obviously we're gonna toss in some decorative blocks. We're gonna make this look a little bit fancier. It's too clean at the moment, but it's all done in stages. So one thing at a time, and let me get to that. So it's starting to look a little bit better. I turned the portal back off so I didn't accidentally go through it and link it to something unintended, because that's gonna be the next challenge, is figuring out how far away that one is from here. I know that's more north. Oh my god. I know that is more north. That's north, and then that means that is east. So it's northeast of this portal. But since we don't have coordinates, we have chunk relatives up here in the top left. So you can kind of get an idea of how many chunks. The chunks is 16 blocks. So you could just say like, okay, so we're going, let's say 5 chunks or 4 chunks or something away. And you divide that. So that would be, it says 4, that'd be 16. Divide that by 8 is 2. I don't know, some kind of math. I feel like I'm doing it wrong. But if I could go into the Nether from the portal where that portal is, and go the equivalent of that distance divided by 8, and place a new one, and then light those and disable that one, we should be good. Should be, in theory. That's the theory. I have gotten blown up by creepers 3 or 4 times now. I need to put a bed out here, and I just haven't yet. But I had to replace this. That's why I had to replace this twice. Stupid things. I ran out of torches. I need to go get some. But yeah, I think it's looking pretty cool, to be honest. Not gonna lie, I'm not the best builder in the world, but every once in a while, I do something and it looks neat. I might change a few things up at the top, because you see most of the detail is down here, and obviously this grass has got to go. Like, this is not the floor that you're gonna walk out upon when you leave the portal, but I think that gives you kind of a grand feel. And if you're over, let me light it back up again. Yeah, they blew up my chest too, so nothing's organized. There it is. Let me light this bad boy up. Yeah. All right, and Ender Pearl. Land somewhere good. Or not. Okay, here we go. Check this out. Boof. That looks crazy. Bye. Yeah, but it looks like, I think Petty said he has a present for me at the warehouse, so let me go pop over there and see what it is. All right, we are in the warehouse. He said it was somewhere in the warehouse. Oh, I know what it is. Oh, the stupid villager thing is gone. Thank you, sir. Yes. I need to replace this door. Yeah. So, oh my good lord. So many villagers. I guess he's set up a new one. Yeah, he's set up a new one. There's Rika up there working on it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we've got some more iron farms in place. I think that's what this is. I have the nice town hall front area as a gift for you. He keeps calling it the town hall. It's a warehouse, but that's okay. I'll let it slide this time. Yeah, and I just gotta patch the hole in my roof, and we'll be having a beautiful little area out here. This is really funny. Thanks, Petty. So it is now Tuesday afternoon, and I have had a heck of a few days, you guys. I built that portal, I want to say Friday, maybe? And since then, I haven't gotten a chance to play. I worked, I have 2 jobs, as most of you guys know, and I have been working non-stop, feverishly saving money for the arrival of a new baby, and I got a stupid eye infection. My eye looks like it got stung by a bee. Well, my eyelid, not my eye. If my eye looked like it got stung by a bee, I'd be in some serious trouble. But yeah, my eyelid's all puffed up and swollen. I had to go to the doctor's office, the urgent care, and get them to look at it, and they gave me some medicine, and I have to take the medicine. I got to stick ointment in my eye, on my eyeball. I have to take a pill every 12 hours. Sucks. For 10 days. 10 days of this. Ugh. So I'm kind of last minute. You know, my videos come out at 6 a.m. Central Time on Wednesdays, and I was hoping that I'd be able to get to the third part of this. The third part was going to be telling you I'm going to start on a stupid airport next. Oh, Jeffy's here. Hey, and Wild Trekker's here too. So I was thinking I'm going to have to look over here, but yeah, I kind of want to put the airport here, and maybe, you know, I said I wanted a peninsula, but maybe we don't do that. Maybe we just kind of work with what you got. We'll take the land down a little bit and then start putting in buildings. But I want to have an airport, like, oh man, what a runway right there. Just like a one. You have to come in. Oh well, maybe that's not. Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll see. And then we'll do like a diagonal. I just want to put in some lights. I just want to put in some lights so at night it lights up. I think it'll be cool. But then we're going to have some buildings out here. I know a lot of people have expressed interest in helping out with this area, so I am more than happy to accommodate it. But oh my gosh, it looks so cool. I need to get rid of that tower. If y'all recall, that's from when I explored this area and I ran into that wall and I had to fly away again when I was trying to find polar bears. I think that's for me. Thought I felt something. But yeah, I think that's going to have to wrap it up for this episode. Unfortunately, just because of time constraints, that's all we've got for now. But I will steadfastly and dutifully continue on through my eye infection and get to working on this area and actually have some more cool stuff to work on for next time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. As always, I've been WC Hamilton, and we shall see you all in the next episode. Bye! All right, so we're back. How am I so bad at Ender Pearls? Is there a wind? Oh yeah, that's much better. Oh yeah, I did this too.